Okay, today we're on an old abandoned gold mine. Been lucky enough to get access to a private property where there's an old abandoned mine. I'm going to give you a run through of the whole process of the big mine from start to finish, and then we'll want to have a scratch around in the dirt and see if we can find any leftovers laying around that they dropped or missed. Might pick up a little bit. So we're heading up to the top section now. Come on, let's go, Bob. Up the steps. So this is the main feed up here. It's quite a large plant, as you can see.
Where's the large
Up the ladder. Come on, up the ladder.
This ladder?
Yep. This is the main platform at the top here. So, oh, come with me.
I want to go back down.
That's right, Bum. Come here. So this is the start of the lease here. This is where the dump truck will come and dump the payload right in there, and then a guy will sit in this chair right here with his water cannon and sit there and wash all the pay down. So then the pay then comes down this chute underneath us.
What?
Come here, the chute goes down and feeds into the trommel.
Where's the suit?
And that's the big trommel right there
Where's the suit?
underneath us. And then that's the waste conveyor belt there, which would go into a dump truck over there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's all powered by electric, this plant, by a massive big diesel generator.
Whoops.
Here's like a foreman seat here. You've got the switchboard. That hole over there, which is now full of water, they were digging pay out of that. We've got this dam here, which is the feed pond. So there's a big pump down there. All the excess water over here goes back into a silt tank over there. The silt tank then pours back into the dam and recycle back through the plant again. So we'll go back down and I'll show you the next stage after the trommel. The other end now. So after it comes out of the trommel, goes down the hopper, gets pumped over, comes down this chute, through this screen, and comes into these. This whole thing is a big vibrating deck. So you've got your trays here, where vibrating the heavies, so they're stepped up and down, and all the heavies get caught in here. Look at all the heavy stones in there. They put the bolts in there to slow down the gold and help trap the gold.
Oh, what is that?
Watch your fingers, please.
What is that?
So there's two of those, and then any waste out of that comes down in the hopper down in there. And then what falls through here,
When this fills up too much, it overflows into that one.
we'll go down to the next level of what falls through here and gets pumped up.
Once that hopper it spills into this little one.
Now this is a secondary classifier. So after it comes out of the first classifier screen, all the heavies come down to the bin underneath there, pumped from this pump up into this one. So this has got a finer classifier mesh in it. Another shaker box. So it comes down this chute from down below there, pours into here, and then gets shaken through this deck. And all the waste out of this deck goes back down to the waste hopper bin, and what goes through here and is caught in here drops out the bottom. We'll go down.
Have you seen that one?
We'll go down the bottom. I'll show you where it comes out of there. Come on, Parker. So after the big shaker deck comes out, was hooked up here with a pump. Pumps it up the top to this smaller shaker deck, which had the fines in it. and then these hoses would come down here into these spinners here. So these are gravity spinners which separate the lights from the heavies. This is the last process of the gold extraction. So after it comes out of there, these funnels underneath, the black sands and gold pay would drop into under here, where they would have had a couple of bins sitting on this rail right here, and that would be their pay. And after they extracted that pay, they'd take it over to the shed over there, which had the middle of the table. The whole unit is powered by a big diesel generator. It's all electric pumps. There's a diesel tank there. We've got a big diesel generator here, turbo. And she's the powerhouse of the whole system, which powers all the electronic pumps, lighting, everything. Big electric motors, big pumps. Pretty decent setup. We're pumping a serious amount of water here to get some gold. Not sure on the figures of gold what they got from here, but it's a decent setup to warrant setting up here. So anyway, we're going to have a little scratch around in the dirt here. There's a few people who have already done it. It's already been cleaned up pretty good, but we'll have a scratch around and see if we can't get a few specks of gold out of it. I'll let you know how we go. We've got a nice bit of rusty, dirty stuff under here. We're going to shovel up and take out. I'll take a bit out from the dirt here. There's a bit of cracks we can scratch under there. We've got a few buckets. Fill them up, see what we can find a little bit of gold. Alright, we've got our material we dug out from around the mine. Got the old 10-inch set up in the gully here. Got a nice bit of flow after recent rain. So we're gonna, I think we've got, what about 10 buckets go through. So we'll throw all these buckets through and see how we end up. We've also got another bucket that we washed a few pipes out and stuff. We're going to pan that out later. We saw a few chunkies in that one, so we're saving that for a special time later. But yeah, we'll see how we go out of this loose dirt that was around the mine. You know, it's been here for 30 years, so you get a lot of spillages and waste and stuff. And done a couple of test pans there and got quite a few nice bits and pieces. So we'll see how we end up out of this run. And I'll give you a look at the cleanup. All right, just about finished our last bucket going through now. We've seen some nice chunky bits of gold going through, so it's a promising sign. And, just about to pull the sluice out. We'll have a look, see if we can see any bits floating around inside. Yeah, you can see a nice little chunk sitting down inside there, if you can see it. We've seen a few disappear inside the cells. So we'll pull her out and have a look before we clean it up and see if we can see anything sitting around. Oh, there's a nice little chunk there too. Alright, let's pull her out. Alright, let's do the reveal. Yep. There's black sand in there. Yeah, we got a little bit. Not too bad, a few chunky bits. Not too bad for just digging a bit of loose dirt from around the plant. But we know the other bucket we got some good stuff in it, so when we pan that out later we'll show you. It's got some good concentrates and we saw some nice pickers in there, so have a look at that later. Alright, back at camp now. The boys eating dinner. Horrible place we're camping at. And yeah, this is our little cleanup for the day. We got let me sit down here. Not a bad take actually. We got a couple of nice little nuggies in there. Oh, and there, that's probably maybe a 0.2er. Another one there too. That's a ironstone species, that one. That's, yeah, some nice, quite a few nice little pickers. Nice chunky bits. Not a bad arvo out. About 4 hours. So I was digging a bit of dirt from out the front of the old mine there. It's amazing what they missed, or they not so much missed, but didn't care about missing. You know, they would have had spillages, accidents all over the years that have fallen out over the ground, and you know, they're not too fussed about cleaning that up. They just process the plant. So, you know, maybe we'll go back tomorrow, I think, and get a few more buckets and run some more through the sluice and see what happens at the end of the weekend. Okay guys and girls, we're out here again today in the bush, and come to a new gully here on this person's private property. And we just made a little track down to the creek, coming down, and got the kids with us again today. We're going to dig down a bit of bedrock. Hang on, mate. We've got some bedrock in the wall here. We're going to try and
Daddy, is that a deep part?
a little bit, yeah. Try and remove all this stuff out, get down, follow the bedrock down, and hopefully get a bit of a gold down there. We'll pump it out and run it through the sluice. We'll set the sluice up later. We'll be around here somewhere. And yeah, give you a look later and see how we go. Alright, so we're digging down. We've got bedrock coming out of the wall here, sloping down. We've got a bit of a V down in the hole here. Sloping down, pulling all the rocks out, pumping the gravels out. Then we'll run them through the river sluice and fill up half a dozen buckets and run them through the river sluice and see what happens. Hopefully we get some gold. Done some test pans and got a bit of colour, so get into it and see what happens.
Got a red dot.
Alright. Alright, mate. We've just ran probably 8 buckets through the river sluice. There's a bit of a hole there in the bedrock. So hang on, mate, we're just going to see if we've got any gold. So bring the old man out. And nothing in there. Alright, turn her out. See if we got any gold, Parker?
You do.
Do I?
I already saw it.
Did ya? Never been here before, so I don't really know what to expect. Loads of black sand. What do you expect to go in there? that's a little disappointing, to be honest. I thought we would have got a lot more than that, but only a few chunks there for half a dozen buckets. Never fines. Little chunky bits, but anyway, there you go. You don't always get the gold. Anyway, we'll keep working and see if we can get a bit more. Probably move spots or something maybe. See how we go. Alright, didn't do much look good up that gully, so I decided to come back and do a little bit more dirt at the old mine. Let's give you a look at the total we got for yesterday and today. That was the total, 2.902. That was between three of us. There's a couple of nice pickers in there. I think the biggest one, that one there, .379. Nice one. And there was another good one in there. It's a bit of an ironstone specie. .236. Loads of pickers in there and stuff too, but yeah, not too bad at all. I'm digging some dirt the old mine spilled over the years. But anyway, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe if you want to see some more videos, more of our adventures, and don't forget to click on the link in the comments and the description, link in the description to the pay dirt giveaway for this video. So as usual, we'll be giving away a couple of bags of pay dirt after this video is put up. So click the link and you'll get in the draw. Thank you. Bye.